What's going on, everybody? You already know who this is. I made another video tonight. Yes, I am walking along the side of the road. I think I have too much pride. I know that I am able to maintain a household, provided that I have all the necessary resources. I myself believe that people have done me wrong, when I actually have to stop and think maybe that I'm doing other people wrong. I don't know how, by being myself. And I was listening to TD Jakes earlier, and he was talking about how you gotta put away childish things, and I really thought that I was doing that. I mean, I still like to draw. Granted, I still like to, watch cartoons, stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. My childish ways. I didn't save my money when I was going through emergency housing. They put me in emergency housing for 2 months, and I was working part-time in H&M, like three days out of the week, and it was making some money. But I believe that I spent a lot of money on food, and I went on a date. I did go on a date, even though I probably shouldn't have, because who I was dating, they just took my gifts and my date and all that stuff and just went on about their business. So here I am outside. It's 16 degrees outside. I was going to try and sleep on that concrete slab again, but it's too cold. I want to go and ask my sister if I can stay with her, but she already told me no. So I'm on my way to my mentor's house to ask if I can, stay the night since it's so cold. And I don't want to stay there because I don't want to hear his mouth. I really don't. I already got locked up for jumping on stage during a high school play, which I didn't find out it was a high school play until after I got there. And I figured since I had went through all the damn drama to get there, I might as well had did something. And I believe that was a mistake, because that landed me in jail. And I didn't like it. I didn't like the way they treated me. I didn't like the things that they were doing. I had a few select people that I liked there, but at the same time, it didn't work out. H&M. I worked at H&M for 2 months, seasonal position, and I thought that I was doing really thought that I was doing a good job. Every time I was there, the budget, we was always on. Either we exceeded the budget, or we had made budget. And I thought that, I had something to do with that. I really believed that I had something to do with that. I worked at Goodwill, and I was always the happy person there, always. Granted, I had my days and my ways. I'm talking about some days I just didn't feel like talking altogether, but I was still nice to the customers. And they let me go because they had books. They sold books at Goodwill. And sometimes I take a book and I read it. And when I was finished reading it, I'll put it back. But that's called stashing, that's called holding, and that is considered theft. So I was let go from that job. H&M said that I was too combative. I can believe it. I can be headstrong. I do follow directions, and I also do ask questions. Something is about the word submit. I was in a relationship with somebody that was really good to me, and I didn't appreciate them because, to me, being honest, I would like somebody, me personally, I'd like somebody to be beautiful both inside and outside. And in my eyes, though this person is beautiful on the outside, they just weren't to my liking, and that was a problem for me. People say that you should look past that because, the heart is what matters the most. This person had a great heart. I just felt manipulated. I felt manipulated in that relationship. I felt like I was being controlled when I wanted to be in control. And I really don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong. I'm unaware at this point. Listen, CD Jakes, he told me to ask God, what did you fashion me for? God blessed me with all these gifts, blessed me with the gift to sing, to dance, to draw, to act, to write, and I haven't really had the opportunity to do such things. Now, I don't know whether it's my fault or whether it's just a lack of opportunity. I believe that it's my fault because if I really want something, I go after it and I'll go get it. Because when I really want to date somebody, I go after them and I go get it. And I really believe that I'm a good person. I believe that I'm a good person. But how can I say that I'm a good person when I'm out here in the cold alone? So I'm really trying to figure out whether, like right now, excuse my language, fuck music. I love music with all my heart, all my passion. That's something that if I can't do, I really feel like I'm losing a piece of myself. I just can't figure out God, I'm just trying to figure out, what did you fashion me for? If you gave me these gifts, I go to the church and I use them in church. And I don't even seek a blessing. I mean, I seek a blessing from God. Because I'm like, okay, God, I'm giving unto the kingdom, and I know that you will supply all my needs and everything that I need to succeed. But I'm not succeeding. I'm not thriving. I'm just surviving, and that's not good enough for me. So I gotta put this phone down because my hands are cold, and I don't have any gloves on. Like I said, it's 16 degrees outside, and my hands are starting to hurt. So I'm gonna talk to y'all later.